Und bitteschön.
Hello, dear ones. So this is I think it's my third time that I'm talking to you from Jeet.tv in English language. And it's the second time that I'm doing this together with, I can say, a friend of mine, even though I haven't met him yet, Klaus. You can see him already, and he will be the one to do a meditation for you after I've been talking to you, which I hope will not be too tiring for you, and then giving a little session with some sound codes for you to support your systems in different ways and forms. So my subject matter today is my favorite one, and those who know me know that this is my first focus, or has been at least for a long time, the Atlas region. The Atlas, the first vertebra up here, connecting the body with the head, you could say. So this region is very sensitive and is very interesting because almost everything that gets exchanged between head and body goes either through this region or past the Atlas through that region. So of course, it would be a very important region for the whole functioning of the body. I could tell you at least 1 or 2 hours about that. I've done that at other places, and if you would like to know more, you can go to my website and you can see a lot and get a lot of information there about all of the different systems, as well as organs, as well as glands that can get affected by an Atlas misplacement, or on the other hand, of course, would be positively affected by the Atlas being at place. Today, I would like to focus on 2 other things, or actually 3. First of all, those who haven't met me, I'm working in a very unusual way. So in the title that you have seen, it says, can a correction of the Atlas just happen through the body itself? I say yes. How can I say that? Because I have the experience, and all of the people that I trained, which I usually do, on a regular basis, I'm training people to do this work. They have the experience that when they give the information through the sound code, the body will do the correction itself. If that wouldn't be the case, it wouldn't be possible to work from abroad, like online, with sound codes. And I've done that a lot. And especially in these times where we are not allowed in Germany to see people personally, unless we would be a healing practitioner or a medical doctor, which I'm not. The online session is the only thing that I can do. And just this morning, I went through a session with an elderly lady who had a lot of problems up here in the whole upper region of the spine, the cervical region, the Atlas region. She wasn't able to really turn her head. She got dizzy every time she's taking her head back. And she got a big relief. Her body responded to the information, and now she's doing much better, and she can put her head all the way back without getting dizzy. So how is it possible that that can happen? The sound codes are acting like a language. A little bit you could make a bridge to Sanskrit as a language, because Sanskrit seems to be the only language in the world where you can say something and it would have a direct effect on the body, on the emotions, on the mental body, and especially, because that is the focus in Sanskrit, on the spiritual bodies. And so do the sound codes. So it's a language that the body understands, and it's very precise. So when I address the atlas with a sound code, I know exactly what I'm talking about. I have to know what I want to convey as a message. That is the foreground. Otherwise, it won't work. If I know that, and I ask for the right sound code, which I do internally through a download, then this sound code would inform the body of how the atlas is standing right now, and how it could be standing, and how it could be positioned to be balanced and to be stable, because the atlas is not in a stable position, but that's beside the point right now. So that is what I can do, and what everybody that I teach also can do. And even if people are seemingly not able to really sing, they can do it nevertheless. There are two reasons for it. First of all, there's almost nobody who can't learn these simple words or sound codes. You will hear some of them a little later, and then you understand what I mean. And those people who really have a problem to pronunciate it in the right way, they are at least able to think them. And since thoughts are things, these sound codes can also work through just imagination or thought. It is a language, and it works both physically by hearing it as well as telepathically. So this answers the question that I posed: is it possible that the body corrects its own atlas? Yes, it is possible. It is possible because the body would understand this language, and then it would act all by itself. There's no manipulation involved. Since the body, if we readdress the physical form, actually wants to function healthily, we don't even have a problem with, there is this term in German, I don't know this word in English. I have to explain it. For some people in some situations, consciously or subconsciously, when they are ill, it is something that will bring them a lot of attention. It will bring them a lot of love. It will bring them a lot of care, so that their system, most of the time subconsciously, says, okay, let's stay in this ill state, because then we will get all of this. So even if subconsciously a program like that is working in the system, the body will respond, because the body itself is addressed, and the body itself wants to function healthily. And that is the beautiful thing about these sound codes. And there is another part. The other part is that the sound code, always being a frequency that is sung, will address every single layer of the person that is worked with. May it be a human, may it be an animal, may it be even a stone or a landscape. It will address physically, it will address emotionally, it will address energetically, it will address mentally, in the case of humans, it will address spiritually. And since we are a makeup of all of these different layers, and they all interconnect, it will work on all levels at the same time. And this system, body, mind, soul, is able to actually take this information on every level. So that is the one part I wanted to talk about. The other part is, and if you want to know more about the Atlas region and why it's so important, I think you can actually go to the website and to some of my other videos. And I think most of you already know about that. But what you might or might not know is that there is a strong connection between the pineal gland and the Atlas region. And since in these days we are in right now, the pineal wants to get more active because we want to develop our ability to see beyond the physical, to feel beyond the physical, to hear beyond the physical, and to sense beyond the physical. So the pineal wants to come into focus. And for it to really be functioning in the best way possible, my intuition says, or my feeling says, and this is not scientifically proven, but that's my feeling, that the Atlas plays an important role there. It's considered the mouth of God, this region. So there seems to be a very strong connection. So last time when I was here on Jeet.tv with my English session and my English explanation, I was talking about the pineal and its connection to the heart, and also that it's calcified and that it needs to be cleansed so that we can use it in its best form again. And I already mentioned that there is a connection to the Atlas region. So from my impression, I feel and I sense and I think also that it absolutely makes sense to help the Atlas position to come to a balanced state as well when you want to really get into that development that the pineal makes possible. That was not a good English term, but I think you understand me. Yeah? The pineal gland is the one who carries us to our future possibilities of awareness. And it can only function in a balanced and the best way when the cultification is gone and when it can open up for its actual possibility or ability. And my feeling is that there is a strong connection to this region and that it makes sense to actually work with the Atlas either first or at least second when you've worked with the pineal gland. Now, I cannot do a session for you right now, for everybody who is listening to this. Why? Because the Atlas region happens to be so strongly physically connected to the whole body that the whole system in all of its layers and in all of its organs, glands, muscles, tissue, fascia will react to this. And it needs this one-to-one session for you to really get all of the effects, first of all, of the session, plus so that you can get the additional support that your body is able to not only cope with this new information in the best way possible, but to also open up for a new awareness and for a new paradigm, physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually. If that is not the case, you will have a problem, because you might need some additional help and you don't get it because you're just, let's say I would have like 1,000 people that watch this. How could I ever, and even the people that I trained, ever work with all of these people and the effects that might be happening? That can be great and will be great. And at the same time, will be somehow shaking the system maybe a little bit, so that there needs to be personal attention. So I'm sorry, I can't do this session for you right now. There's no way. What I can do, I can support your physical system a little bit by singing some of the basic sound codes that would support the system. And what I will do in addition, I will also sing an energetic code for the Atlas region, so that on an energetic level, a process can start. And then you can see and feel what happens with your neck, what happens with your body, what happens with your emotions, what happens with your spiritual body and with your mental body. And if this convinces you, then you can go to the website and you can find somebody nearby. Once we are going out again, you can see this person. Everybody that I trained can do it as well as I can do it. Or you can approach them right now and they can work from abroad with an online session with you. Or if you insist on having the originator work for you and you are ready to wait for a week or two, you can also contact me and I would be working online with you. But then you have to know, when you are in the American sector, that there are only 2 or 3 hours that would be the common denominator where we would be able to work together. So it might make much more sense to look into the website and see if there is somebody at least from the US, when you are listening from the US. From Europe, it might be different. Then you can actually really approach me. So I think you may have become a little curious now. So I will sing some sound codes for you. I will not name them all. And we never do that. Even in the session, we don't do that, because then your mental mind starts to work. And that doesn't make sense. But I will give you a general overview of what I will be singing for you. I don't even know if I will actually sing all of these codes or if I get prompted to sing another one for you. And I hope that is okay with you. So what I will sing is some sound codes for the emotional and mental system, some codes for the actual opening of the awareness and the broadening of the consciousness, as well as some sound codes for the physical system, like relaxation of muscles and decoupling of fascia tissue. I will start with one of my favorites, which is the Easy Water Hydration Pump code. This one is very helpful, especially in the time now, because our water is not in the state, or would you say state? It's not as good as it should or could be for your system. Because actually the water that we are drinking should be in a structured form, so that our body can integrate it into our water in the body, and the water in our body can start moving easily again. And then also carry all of the information from cell to cell in a very easy and simple way, which right now is a little more difficult. So this easy water hydration pump code will help your system to at least transform the water that comes into your system into this structured water. If you want to have more of that, you can actually sign up for the newsletter, because in the last newsletter, I've been giving links for you to get a set of sound codes that would inform your water to become structured water or easy water. And by the way, the research on that has been done by Professor Pollack, that's his name, in Chicago, so in the US. And if you would like to know more and experience more, you can sign up for the newsletter. And there is also a blog on my website where I think you would find the links there as well, but I'm not totally sure. So certainly on the newsletter, you will find it. And then you can go to that link, and you can have a stone with you that gets the information installed. That's what happens. And there is explanation for that as well, available on the website. And then the stone will get the information. You can put this stone in the water like I have it here. And you know that we all put stones in the water, but these are with this information. And they change the water into structured water. And if you know water and how it usually is when it's fluid, you can maybe see that this one has a more oily structure. Yeah. And it actually tastes totally different. Even if you don't believe me, you don't need to believe me here. Try it out. It really tastes different. So this is for free for you for right now, because I think that is something that we all can use now. It will help us greatly to stay balanced in our immune system, in our physical system in general, and on all of our other layers. So this is for you as my gift, if you want to have it. And now I will sing some sound codes for you, and I will start with this easy water hydration pump after I've been singing a universal sound code for preparation. And by the way, the easy water hydration pump sound code itself, you can also find on the website. There is a media part where you can go, and there are downloads of sound codes. And there you can also find the downloads of another set of sound codes, which I will not talk about right now. But you find some gifts on the website. So go there if you would like to. If this, what you will be experiencing right now, makes sense to you and you feel something, you might go and research. Oh, by the way, last time I was asked what my name was. My name is Elisabeth Westermann, like in German with double N at the end. Elisabeth with S, not with Z. That's the German way of writing Elizabeth. So now you can close your eyes. And after I've been singing to you, we will have a very short pause, and then Klaus will take over and he will guide you through a guided meditation that might deepen the process of what the sound codes have been doing for you. So now you can close your eyes And these sound codes are a mere offer for your system. They're not meant to and they're not able to manipulate your system. So when you set an intent now that the sound codes might work as deep as your system is able and willing to accept them, it will open you up even more for them. So I'll just give you some time to take this intent. You can talk to yourself or to your divine. Okay, and now I will be starting singing and you can just receive. You can keep your eyes closed. There's nothing to see. If you want to see me while I'm singing, you can do that as well. Whatever feels right for you. Dao ta, dao ta, dao ta, dao ta, dao ta, dao ta, dao ta. Ai-yao, 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 ai-yao. Ai-yao, 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 ai-yao. And now you can focus your attention to a part of your body where you feel that there is a tension or pain or anything. Or you can focus right on your neck so that your neck gets the attention. And I will sing some codes for the physical system. Va o va, 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 va o va. Ia, 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 And now we are already in the mental and emotional part. Dia, 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 dia. Aia. 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 Aio. Aio. Now, just let your eyes stay closed. And just relax even deeper into the state you're in right now. And if you want to know more, you can go to the website or you can contact me. If you want to give a comment, I will be happy to receive these comments. And I will give my scepter to Klaus now, who will be working for you now.
Yeah, thank you very much, great Elisabeth Westermann. It's right, Klangcode, code, vibration can change, and the Atlas, many people don't know the Atlas, but the connection with the pineal gland is very important, because the pineal gland is the connection with the infinite soul. And dann ist no manipulation. If you connect, if you clear, if you clean your pineal gland. Thank you very much. Now Klaus Chantarius.
Yes, Elisabeth, thank you also from my side. It was like the last time, very energetic. Your work gives much energy. Thank you. And I want to say a few words to the meditation. At the weekend, we have a big worldwide meditation. Maybe some of you know it. You can find informations about that of globalpeacemeditation.com. And it's a meditation, maybe millions will participate in the whole world. And in that meditation, it's very important to have a protection. And so we will start with a protection. But first, Jeet, can you show the picture again?
Yes.
That's nice. Thank you. And if you do this meditation worldwide, don't expect that Corona will end tomorrow as a result. Can you see the picture? Is it already there?
Yes, now. Few seconds.
Okay. We want to concentrate ourselves to be the energy in the body, the light that gives life to the body. That is the soul. The soul is sitting in the middle of the forehead. We want to connect to the supreme soul. Some people call it God or highest source or supreme soul. It's different. Today we want to make that connection. And he has two donations he can give us. One is to purify us from our burdens, or everything what is not serving me now, what feels heavy, we can give it to him. And the next is he will donate us his qualities and powers. Here you can see the picture. And if you want to close your eyes, you can close it. Or if you want to open, you can also have a look at the picture and see the stars and see the red region. This is the supreme region. But first, we want to make this protection. Please relax and feel your breath. And close your aura for all beings that work for darkness. Close it now for them. And open it now for those beings that are working for the light and only the light. That means for you and the earth and the divine. Concentrate yourself to be a light which can separate from the body and fly in the supreme region. You can do it with one thought. You can fly there. And dive in that ocean of golden red light. Feel that peace is spreading in you right now. And now connect yourself, combine yourself with the supreme light. It's a very sparkling light. And feel that the Supreme is loving you so much. Now you can open yourself to the purification of the Supreme. Whatever is feeling heavy, is feeling like a burden, or is feeling that it's not serving you anymore, speak to the Supreme and give it to Him. And let Him purify it, so that you can feel light after that. That purification will start now. Now you can feel much more light. Many burdens have passed away. There's a free space in yourself that you can fill up now with the donation of the Supreme. Open yourself to His donation of His qualities. Can be love, peace, power, purity, or bliss. Whatever you need most, He will donate you now. Open yourself even more to receive more of His donation. Now you feel fresh, you feel purified, and you feel new energy. Say thank you to the Supreme for that. And then come back to the physical world, to the world with space and time. Come back in the room where you are sitting or lying. And come back in the physical body in which you are living now. Take that time, what you need now, to come back in the physical body. Feel the ground under your feet and connect with Mother Earth. And if you are back in the now and here, in the here and now. You can open your eyes and feel your body. Thank you for your attention.
And thank you very much, Klaus, for this support for our system to really stay, to be connected and in the same way grounded. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Also from me, this deep meditation, thank you.
And a big thank you to Jeet for making this possible for all of us to share with you what we can give during these intense times and to share with one another, which is his idea to have people come together, and if not physically, so virtually, to support each other and to support all of us. Thank you, Jeet.
Thank you too also. But maybe we meet also physically because we know how life is. We can connect physically because our information system can touch each other, and now with this crisis, with Corona, we learn how we can touch each other.
Yes.
Okay. So we are every day in live, every evening. This evening is something with this in German, and this Gaia Cosmic. Wie erhöhe ich meine Schwingung und kreiere so meine Realität? Also how do
I create my own world through uplifting my energy field?
Also it's the same. It's all is integrate each other. No? What we are doing.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Ciao, ciao.
Thank you. Bye bye. Until next time. Next week, if you would like to.